Hello everyone, this is Matt, also known as Madamus Prime Entertainment on YouTube, Buckeye Anon on Twitch, and today I am going to stream myself playing hardcore. My goal with my rogue is to stay alive long enough to take down Lillith, and what I need is, I need some materials, which will have to be hordes, but first what I'm going to try and do is to get all of my glyphs to level 21. So that's my my thing today, to make sure I'm strong enough to handle the harder, bigger challenges. All right, so Aranathia is still alive. Let's hope I can keep him that way today. So here we go. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. If you root for an NFL team, I hope your team won, unlike mine. But, neither here nor there. Alright. So, Aranathia, I've got, let's see, most everything at 8 out of 12. Some things I still got a few more ranks to get. But it should be good enough to handle nightmare dungeons that I'm going to do. Like level 80 or something like that is good. I don't want to do volcanic. Actually, I'm going to go up here and get rid of the sigil. I should be able to actually handle 80 through 90 pretty easily. I could probably just do 90. Let's see. Alright, I don't want shock. Monster Bear is fine. So I've been doing pit 41 over and over again. Feel like it's a safer one for me to do right now. But I've taken kind of the slow route, it being hardcore. I want to try and keep this guy alive. To beat Lillith, it will require 21 out of 21 glyphs. I don't, Whoa. What was that? Okay. It can definitely make you jump sometimes, but okay, that actually hurt a little bit. Most things I should kill pretty easily. These are around the level of enemies that I've been fighting in the pit right here. But getting these glyphs to 21 will definitely empower me. I definitely need to stay away from these guys that explode. That could be dangerous for sure. But yeah. Okay, that guy charged right at me. In fact, it's pretty much exact the level that I've been fighting in the pits. The pits are even harder, even if you fight the same level enemies. There's plenty of explosions that can happen in this game, in Nightmare Dungeons, but the pits, whatever, you run into in Nightmare Dungeons, there's just always a little bit more of. There's more elemental attacks, there's just more of it. And I have 3 scrolls of escape ready to go. He's already dead. I staggered him pretty good, which is a good sign. Yeah, getting all my glyphs to 21 will allow me to kill higher level monsters. And of course, then I have to try and get Neath Iron, which is incredibly dangerous. So we'll see how I do. I might try like the beginning of a higher level horde and see how it goes. Once I get them all to 21, I don't know if I'll be able to do it today before work. But yeah, all in all, hardcore. Uh, you have to take it. You if you want to live, you have to do it differently than you would softcore. There's just things that you would risk doing in softcore that you really don't want to try in hardcore. I switched my weapon a little bit. There's two builds that I've been looking at. One of them I used on my softcore rogue, and the other one is the max roll version. And you know, they both have a slightly different take on how to do this. I like the poison attacks the rogue has. I think the rogue is probably one of the better classes to try and survive hardcore in. Nothing is guaranteed, of course, but you can mostly kill things from a distance, but sometimes things still run up to you. Okay. Stay away from that explosion there. Once I get my rogue 12 out of 12 and I get all my glyphs to 21, that's when I am going to try and take on Lillith. But what I'll probably do, if I get there, that is, because that's not guaranteed. What I'll probably do is practice her a couple of times on softcore before, because I mean I've practiced her a lot this season, but there's certain things that could happen that, whoa, I gotta stay away from that lightning. Yeah, I'm getting attacked by lightning from everywhere. I got a greater affix item. What did I get? Oh, I won't be using any other type of helmet. Alright. So I have everything. Let's see, destroy the drowned bell. That's one of them. So I probably need to destroy two more of them. Up here. Or any area, probably any area I haven't been yet. I'm pretty sure that I could actually handle higher level enemies. The Nightmare Dungeons are going to go all the way up to 155, I believe it is. Or 150, somewhere around there. Okay, so there's one more drowned bell. Oh, it's over here. Okay, I see it. That's that. Yeah, tier 87 wasn't too bad. Of course, I didn't get to test out against a boss, but I take bosses down in a couple of seconds at this level. Alright, how many? Okay, so I do have one at 21. I'm closer than I would have thought. Okay, I forgot where I was. Okay, cool. This will be a quick process. bad. That went well. So yeah, it'll be a quick process. We'll get this to 21. It's just like, it's going to be so difficult to try and get Neath Iron. That's one of the concerns. Two GA, a 1 GA dexterity, max life, damage over time. We'll put those in the chest. Alright. There we go. Tier 89. I'm not doing shock or anything that says poison. Blood blisters are okay. There we go. It'll be quick doing this with this rogue. Like, I can do these dungeons pretty quickly. Whoa. That damaged me a little bit. Okay, let's see. So this is a slay all. Oh man, I gotta get that. I've mostly solved my resource issues because I'm not using a basic attack, and I was having issues of the resource going down too quickly. But as I get to the final build, I believe that I will be able to have it closer to what it calls for. Okay, it's not good to take that much attack from something. Here we go. Let's do this. I don't need that. Try and speed through these so that I can get to the fun stuff and test a little bit of how I do in pits once I get everything to 21. Ideally, I should be able to handle the lowest tier Neath Iron once I get all my glyphs to 21. Well, first things first though, I need to make sure everything's at 8 out of 12 before trying that. These are things you don't really worry about in softcore, like, but you really have to say, like, when can I do this? When can I do that? You do it too early and you die and you have to start all over. And there's always the risk of dying in this game. And nothing's guaranteed. One thing that can take you out real fast is if you accidentally stand in some poison too long. My character does have a barrier that pops up, which has saved me a few times already. You might want to consider having that. Whoa. Okay, that's poison I don't need. See, this time poison's everywhere. One thing I like about this bow that I have it's set up, the damage over time is set up on it. So when I, kill something, when I hit it a few times, it'll actually die if it doesn't die right away. And that's really powerful, especially against bosses. If you hit it really hard and it's not quite dead yet and you dodge something, it might still die when you step away from it. So the damage over time is huge for a rogue. So I really like the results of that. Yeah, and my resource fills up pretty fast. I really do like the Andario's Barrage Rogue. There's a couple of good rogue builds out there. I know my friend is playing Heartseeker and has been enjoying it. Um, I feel like that the best way to get used to hardcore is by being a rogue. That's just my opinion. It's one of the better. It's considered a squishy character in a way, but because you can stand back and kill most things before they get to you, you can survive pretty well in hardcore, and that'll get you used to the experience and used to knowing when you should do something. I thought that was going to end up being a blood blister, but it ended up not being. And of course, poison imbuement you can use a lot. I like it. It actually kills a little bit faster even. I don't know what that is exploding down there, but yikes. Okay. Whatever it is, it's gone. So. Me and Harmony are going to play hardcore pretty much from the get-go next season. Our plan is to level up some of the new class at some point. We haven't decided if we're going to start off immediately with it or do something else, because face it, everybody's going to start off at the beginning of the season with the brand new Spiritborn character. But we're definitely going to level those up for sure. And she, like me, we've both got pretty good at hardcore. We've both lost some characters this season, but you learn from your mistakes. You're probably eventually going to lose your character on hardcore if you play a whole season. If you have one that lasts the entire season, that's... whoa. Nice. How about that? I'm actually... oh. I'm actually done with this. That's 2 in a row that I didn't have to worry about a boss. That's kind of cool. Alright. This should be fully... yeah, I have 2 glyphs at 21. So that's good. That guy's just running. Who knows what he's doing. So we only have a few weeks until the next season starts. Should be a fun season. Having a new class, and the game's going to be like pretty much completely different next season. So there'll be a lot of things that are like the max level is going to be 60. So but there's going to be a lot more Paragon points. So that's going to be very interesting. Okay, we can do this Blood Blister one again. 83 seems just fine, but I'm pretty sure I can take down enemies at the level 100 dungeons. I'm pretty sure. I probably would take them down pretty easily. But I want to test myself against an actual boss, because I've been beating them in the pits and having no problems. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I remember this layout. Mostly run into the same layouts over and over again. There might be some slight differences. Okay, I already did that way. So we just need to travel to the Temple of Sight. So that's it. Our only goal at the beginning. I'm sure there'll be a second set of goals. that was a lot of electricity. Don't want any of that. Okay. We'll kill that blood blister. See, it kills him pretty fast. I think I can handle level 150 enemies for sure, which I am going to test. I just don't want to do any like the Stormmage's Wrath or anything like that. No thanks. Or the one where the fire appears underneath your feet. That's just too deadly. That guy's dead, just doesn't know it yet. Stay away from that explosion. Getting used to what explodes will help you stay alive in hardcore. Uh-oh. I do not need... Okay, let's get that. Okay. That actually was kind of scary. Whoa, what was that? Ah, Thundering Mother's Disciple? Yeah. Okay. Need to defeat those with the... Any kind of elemental attack needs to die fast. You're not playing hardcore if your heart isn't beating fast. I tell you, I've had a fun experience challenging myself in this game. Quite a few challenges. I don't really need anything like that. Oh, that's on the other side. With that's just an event, and because I'm fully leveled, there's no point in me doing that. What is that fire on the ground there? That's actually very deadly. So are those blood blisters. They're very deadly too. Actually, those succubus attacks can be deadly. Try it. Whoa! Better get that. Yeah, that could have been hit with a very hard punch. Okay. Whoa! Poison explosion. Jump out of there. Okay, this guy's taking a lot of damage. Just face tanking it. Oh, blood blister. These enemies aren't playing around, are they? Okay. One thing I love about the rogue character, first off, the rogue's not my favorite class. I know I've been playing it a lot this season, but it's not actually my favorite class. But one thing I do love about it is the agility that you can dodge things with, which is very useful in hardcore. It is squishier than, say, a druid. Druids tend to be tankier, but obviously they're not naturally as fast, but you can build plenty of movement speed on them. Barbarians are kind of tanky, except like just depends on how you build them. You really have to get a bunch of mythics to get a barb up and running this season. So they're not the best choice if you're not used to hardcore, especially because if you don't get the build just right, you're not going to be able to get the higher content finished with a barb. Sorks are good this season. They're also a very squishy class, but their attack is very strong. So you have to keep your fire and ice walls up at all times, especially in hardcore. But they are definitely hitting the hardest this season. But I find the rogues to be the most balanced. Rogues are the most balanced class. And to me, balance is probably more important than being the strongest. Uh-oh. Woo! Okay, hey, I killed the butcher, guys. I killed the butcher at level 137. It did hit me hard, though. There's no doubt that butcher hit me hard a few times. You want to talk about getting your heart racing? That butcher can kill you so fast, and I'm glad I didn't fight a tier 100, because that might have killed me. Then again, you know, I did pretty well. There's always the risk of dying against a butcher, though, like, even when you're fully 12 out of 12. So yeah, got the butcher. I did not scroll out. I did not chicken out like I did last week. I took out the butcher. How about that? Oh yeah, you see how quickly you kill him with the rogue? That damage over time, he was already dead, just didn't know it. Whoa, man, that almost exploded on me. Okay. Alright, 3 more glyphs. This is coming along together. I prefer not to face the butcher again. But I survived the butcher. It was a level 137 butcher. Not the strongest butcher, still strong enough to beat me. It did hurt me a few times. What I noticed is it hit me with some poison. I definitely don't like that. Poison can take out even the best of characters. No, I don't want to destroy that. Let's compare. Let's see. Dexterity. So my max life would be better. I'd have to change damage over time. Yeah, my max life is way better. Dexterity is better on this knife. It just depends, like when it gets to 12 out of 12, if it would be better. The only way to compare is to just do it. So I don't necessarily need that knife. Fist of Fate or what I'm using, so I don't need those gloves. I'm not building anything that requires Frostburn this season. So close to the end of the season too. Alright, let's destroy these ones that I'm not going to use and see what I have left. No Stormbane's Wrath, no Volcanic. Avenger's not bad. I can do Avenger. I gotta watch though, my potion's almost out. I took out the butcher, guys. I'm happy about that. Butcher in hardcore. Hopefully I don't run into him again. That'd be nice. When I wasn't quite to 100 yet, I did scroll out when I saw the butcher. I'll admit it. I had thought about doing it there, but I'm like, man, if I'm not strong enough to beat him now, like, I'm never strong enough. Usually I do just fine against the butcher with this build. Pretty good build. Okay. Get away from those exploding corpses. Alright. We're getting these last 3 to level 21, and then we'll see how far... Alright, well, we'll do a tier 3 horde. I've already done one, so I know I can do them. I need to be able to do a tier 5 horde. The hard part is getting to a tier 7 horde. I think that I'm going to go the route of a tier 61 pit. My rogue should be strong enough already, actually. It's just there's always the risk of dying right now. With 21 out of 21, I think that reduces the risk of dying quite a bit. Don't ever especially on hardcore, don't ever underestimate glyphs. Okay, I'm sorry about that, dude. Apparently he's cold and I did not bring a coat. For some reason he was over top of the bloodstone I needed. I don't know why. Quit spitting at me. Should anyone be this calm playing hardcore as I feel right now? Maybe I'm too calm. Maybe that's not good. I need to be on edge. But it's going swimmingly, guys. Let's get away from that bloated corpse. They can do some damage. Not bad. Get out of anything that explodes. You never know how much. I mean, with the berry up, I'll probably survive better. Nope, nothing this way. Oh yeah. Well, I already got the bloodstone. I just need to find the pedestal. There's another greater affix sword. That's good. I'm always open to finding better equipment. I'm never like, I gotta hang on to this. Looks like right there is where I need to go. Alright, let's get to this next area, see what we got up here. Hopefully I don't get any more butchers. That had my heart pumping. The agility of the rogue really helps against it though. Agility, heal. Just gotta be quick. Quick reactions. because he can unload on you badly. Okay, let's go this way. Let's get away from that electricity. Oh, that slowed me down a little bit. I don't really want to be that close to enemies. Alright, the boss will be that way. Another greater affix bow. We'll see how that compares. Because max life is a good thing to have. And build up a lot of life, especially in hardcore. Alright, let's see what we got to fight in here. The Hive Master. He's already dead, he doesn't know it. There we go. Alright, one more dungeon, we'll get that glyph to 21, then I only have 2 more. Told you this would go pretty fast. Let's see. I saw that Diablo girl's playing. Just letting her know that I'm streaming right now. Let's see. I'm going to compare these pants to what I got. Not those ones, these ones. Right now I have code resistance. Those are 2 TA. That's not going to come close to touching the pants I have. Let's look at this bow. See, that has a lot of max life, but it brings down my dexterity a bit. But if I change that to damage over time, it could be good to have more life. Again, I'll just save it though. I'm not going to worry about it right now. This could wind up being better than the current Nightblade that I'm using. Once it's masterworked. I'll use this one. There we go. I need to get rid of some of those oh yeah, I didn't refill my potion. There we go. Alright, not volcanic. Avenger's fine. These dungeons are no place for the common, everyday person to be in. I had promised Diablo girl that I would help her level her or get her rogue the renown that she needs, and I helped her get quite a few statues yesterday, which is why I didn't stream. So I've got to help her finish that. Just a matter of when. Maybe this morning after I work. I picked up some extra hours. I hope everyone's weekends went well. Have a little bit of fun when you're not working. Me, I work all the time, so I try to live by that, by having a little fun in between work, because that's all I do is work. If I just did that, that would be no fun. Random people talking. That big guy right there that exploded, he would have been highly deadly if I would have stayed close to him. That would have been a highly deadly explosion. Take that a little bit of poison imbuement for you. Poison's pretty OP in this game, so naturally when you attack with it, it does a lot of damage to enemies. On my softcore characters, I think I had mentioned in stream before that I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to beat a tier 7 with the barb this season. I'm happy to say, after some work on it with some friends, I was able to beat a tier 7 solo with a barbarian and with a druid. So I can now, on all of my soft characters except for my Necro that's only at 50, but all of my level 100s can now solo a tier 7 horde and survive it, no deaths, which was hard to get to. And that's why I think it's important to try classes on softcore before you try them on hardcore, because you got to learn what it takes to survive, where you have to get it to. You have to learn all that stuff. Necros are probably a little too squishy to consistently do things on hardcore. I don't know though. There's always a better way to build it, so maybe there's things I haven't learned yet. I'll continue working on that each season, and hopefully at some point I can actually come up with a build. That's going to take some work and getting used to how the build works, how everything fits together to get the right build. But many people that stream have slowly learned to do that, so I would like to as well. Okay, is this the boss? No. That does not look like the boss. Go around this. I probably shouldn't stand in those spikes. Ooh. I do think that what it's doing there is the Avenger status is why they explode. Elixir of resourcefulness. Yeah, I want to keep finding those. I did not think about what I was doing there, did I? I wish I wouldn't have started this, to be frank. I should not have done this event. It's useful if you need levels, but I certainly didn't need that. Okay, I did fine. Well, I did get some obols. They made it to where there's a small chance you can get mythics with obols now. Again, very small, but still. I did actually get a Starless Skies on hardcore with it, which I have one equipped, so that's the one I got. So I don't know, man. It would be nice if the odds were a little better, maybe even just a little better, to get it, because getting those mythics makes a huge difference in your ability to clear things on, you know, like pits and stuff. Puts the odds a little more in your favor, anyways. Got another Greater FX crossbow. And more rune shards, which I needed. If you start running low on rune shards, you have to clear some nightmare dungeons to get more of them. I think that's the main way you get them. Let's see what this bow's about. Pretty good dexterity, really good max life. It's kind of the same as that other bow I had. Maybe she didn't feel like doing anything right yet. Sometimes she wakes up, doesn't feel well. But I don't want to say what I need to say until she's logged on. And if she doesn't join me in this stream next time, let's do Volcanic Monster Barrier. Poison Enchanted, no thank you. No thank you to Stormbanes. Yeah, Avenger's fine. Does have some explosions, but I just gotta stay cautious. That's with anything in this game. I gotta watch out for that lightning thunder. don't like that they keep appearing behind me like that. Not good. Not good. See, that right there, I do not like that. I do not like seeing all that lightning. I could do without that, guys. No lightning, please. Okay. I could almost guess what the boss is going to be because of the mobs that are in here. I don't know that it completely works that way, but it probably does. Okay, that is way too much lightning. I have to get out of that. I did not pick lightning. It just came up in this. Okay. Go to the next area. Kill them fast. Get them before that lightning becomes a huge problem. The Wraith. Okay, it's dead. Okay, got that one. It was gonna shoot some more lightning at me. Yeah, okay, that's poison there. Okay, that one was tanky. Oh yeah, this is a deadly dungeon, guys. I don't recommend this dungeon in hardcore. I should remember the name of it. I guess they're all deadly at this point, right? This is a slay all, so we have to kill all the enemies. Where'd you come from? Gotta watch out, they keep appearing behind me. Oh, great. Okay. Let's get out of there. Whoa. Ow. That hurt bad. That's why I was running. Okay, let's get away from that lightning, please. These guys are incredibly deadly. Their attacks are hurting me a little bit. Okay. I do not like this dungeon one bit. I got 4 more enemies. And now I can do the boss. I'm glad to be out of this dungeon. Well, I'm not out yet. I gotta beat the boss. This is a level 4. Yeah, I knew it would be that guy. There we go. Damage over time. Got him. I knew it would be that boss. I just knew it. There we go. Hey, we got through another one. 2 more glyphs to 21, and I'll be fully maxed as far as my Paragon board goes. Quite a bit of damage in that dungeon. But as you can see, I also have life on hit with the Andariels, which keeps you alive, which is actually quite amazing for hordes. Helps out a ton in hordes. I'll be so happy when I get these glyphs done. I just desperately need the Tyrael's Might, like, real badly. So now we have the other type in here. One thing I don't like seeing are those corpse bows. Oh, let's get this blood blister. I do not like those corpse bows. They're very dangerous. So this is no better than going where there's lightning. Okay. And you appeared behind me for some reason. That was rude. Poison explosion. Whoa. Definitely have to get out of those explosions. I think it had like 3 explosions in a row. Something like that. There's an amulet. Nice. Oh. Definitely should destroy that so I don't get hurt. Oh, that wasn't what I thought it was. That was one of those that, like, you get attacked. I think I have to destroy a total of 3 of those. That's right. Oh, another blood blister. Okay, I can't get there this way. I probably have to go through up here. There we go. That was going to be a blood blister, but I got it before it even hit the ground fully. Vengeful spirit. Why are you so vengeful? I didn't do anything to you. Oh, that was a corpse bow, and I was like right in its face. One of those awful corpse bows. This teleporter will take me back here. Okay. Oh, okay, that's how I get there. So we gotta go back this way. We got one more of those that I just destroyed, whatever. Secret seal, I guess they're called. Hold on one second. I'm not in a safe spot. Oh man, sorry guys, my dogs are barking. Oh wow, thank you.
Made some fried rice, figure you like it.
You can't go wrong with fried rice. My friend made me some food. It's nice to have a good meal, especially since I'm going into work in a little bit. He didn't even have to do that, he just did it on his own accord. Alright, dogs, you can't be under my feet. My dogs are under my feet. Okay, I'm not gonna make you watch me eat. I know it's kind of bad etiquette, but I can't let this get cold either. Very good. I tell you what, a simple meal is perfect in my book. I like a good simple meal. Oh, corpse bow. See a corpse bow, you should try and kill it as soon as possible. Those guys surrounded me, didn't they? Look at that. Surrounding me. No, I do not want to. No. I don't want anything to do with that. I probably already have to defeat a horde of enemies here. Okay, this should take me to where the front part is. Should have known there'd immediately be some. Oh, okay. I have to get things to unlock it. This is the vault. Better to make that explode from here. Whoa. Glad I dodged that. My dogs ran to me. Oh, I can open this. That means I can go ahead and beat this. Okay, gotta watch out for that. He's actually a little tanky. I know it seems repetitive, but I'm almost there. Damage over time. So that would require maximum life to be added to it. And that's not going to be better than the maximum life I have on it now. Energy on kill resource. That amulet doesn't have any of the things that I'm actually supposed to get. It'll do for now, though. Oh, Tree of Whispers. Might as well go get that. Like rubber banded me. Sometimes this game is twitchy. Collection of chest plates, boots, and gauntlets. I'm always open to better chest plate right now, especially one that could be better for damage. Let's see. There's no way I would get the well, I guess if it procced on it when I if it procs on it while I have masterworking, it could wind up being fine. It's not bad. The stats aren't bad on it. Destroy the other ones. And that, I don't need that. There we go. Alright, we'll do the next one. No poison enchanted, no stormbanes, no drifting shade, no thank you. No poison. Monster berry is fine. Level 139 enemies, I can handle those. Those enemies were a little tanky. Sit down a poison trap before the guy's running at me. Okay, that hurt a little bit. sending lightning at me, not good. I bet those guys thought they had me surrounded. I think I was tanky. Alright. I gotta open that door. Oh, more of these lightning guys. Definitely need to eliminate them as quickly as possible. There we go. Different type of mobs than what I had been seeing. That's what's so weird. Yeah, I guess she's not up. That's alright. That's too bad. Come on. I need to let 4 prisoners go. It's like you're letting these prisoners go in the middle of this dungeon where there's still enemies. Like, where are they running to? Sure, I saved them for now. Alright, saved all of them. Okay, that's a lot of lightning right there. Okay, cleared it. So they got a strategy. They like to appear behind you. That's how they hope to get you. Which could work if you're not careful. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not doing that. No thanks. I don't need to do an event. I'm not leveling, so. Alright, let's go up here. Should be the boss. We're getting closer and closer. All glyphs at 21. Got him. Had to get out of the way of that attack in case it did hit. speed, resource cost reduction. Honestly, if I could get poison on kill, or poison on kill, energy on kill on there, that would be slightly better. Especially with that movement speed on it. It gets expensive though if I don't get it very quickly. Come on, attack speed ain't bad. Okay. I don't have enough to keep doing that. That's alright. That's probably a better one than the other, so get rid of that. Definitely get rid of that. Life on hit and lucky hit. I'm never going to use that. Damage over time and max life is good, because I can put dexterity on it if I ever decided not to roll with the Ring of Starless. That being said, oh yeah, I need a... Do I have another one that's Gold Find Avenger? This is good. Dropping things. Yeah, he's in softcore right now. Good friend of mine. That's alright. I don't have much longer. There's a good chance when I get home from work today I'll end up streaming again. If I do happen to kill Lillith, I want to have that on stream. Which means if I die to Lillith, I'll also have that on stream. Have my hardcore character ended. If I decide that she's bugging out, I'm going... Oh, that was not a good thing to stand in. I will likely scroll out if she bugs out, because your chances of survival are slim to none. It's just impossible to hit her when she bugs out, and she does it a lot. That's the, you know, I should have enough scrolls in that case though, if that does happen. Oh yeah, this is cool. That's kind of funny. As much as I like the attack that this does, I don't want to risk waiting on it to hit him. Oh, it's ended anyways. I tell you what, sending all that fire at me, that's kind of rude. Okay. Lots and lots of lightning. That's not good. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Okay. Got out of that. I saw where I need to go. Where'd that enemy come from? Just came out of nowhere. Is this already the boss? I think it is. It's already the boss. Nice. Didn't last long, did they? Alright. One more glyph to max. I am getting closer and closer to being ready for Lillith. But I do need, like, materials. I can beat Lillith without materials. I don't think anyone uses twisting blades. Let's take a look at what we got. Damage over time is higher, which is good for me actually. It would almost be worth the loss just for that damage over time. Honestly, I might want to masterwork that. Let's see how much I have. I definitely can't. I can get it. So let's see. If I look at my build here. Dariel's build. I forget though. Do I have... Yeah, I have damage over time on that one. Let's see what I gotta craft damage per dark shroud on it, which is subterfuge, right? No. Yeah, there it is. I want a high roll on it, higher than I've got. Nope, that's not it. Subterfuge. Yeah. Damage per dark shroud, please. Give me some of that streamer's luck. That is definitely not streamer's luck. Damage per dark shroud, please. Damage per dark shroud, please. There we go. 106. Ooh, that's a really high roll. And then chance for barrage projectiles to cast twice. 30. Whoa. Hello. That's really good. That is really, really, really good. Okay, and then I need to change. Of course, I don't have a lot of gold. Damage. This one to max life. Oh. Hey, that's not bad. So right now I would lose because I have 2,000, but after masterworking it, it should be pretty comparable. With that damage over time, it will be way better. It's already better even after masterworking this to 8 of 12. Man. This is great. I found a better bow. That increased damage per dark shroud. Okay, where am I at on penetrating shot? See, no, that's higher. Oh, that's because I didn't do that right. Whoops. Weapons. Chance for barrage penetrate. Chance for barrage projectiles to cast twice, please. Not rapid fire. Oh man, I may have messed this up. Chance for barrage, please. Streamer's luck, please. No, this may not be better after all. This is my last barrage, please, 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 please. Yes. 34.5, that's not bad. It's not as good as the other one. But man, that damage over time is almost everything. When I finish masterworking this will be better than that. Dexterity is not as good right now. It makes me kind of want to try a few rounds and level that up. But I really need to finish these glyphs. Yeah, I should go to Surgar. Do about 5 runs in the pit. Should be enough to get that bow ready. And compare. I'll just go back to the ones that I've been doing. I should actually be good enough to do higher. But this has worked out for me as far as farming it goes. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah, I'm going to kill these guys fast. You never want to underestimate what the glyphs can do for you. Look at him trying to appear behind me. I don't like it. These are the pits that I've been farming. Big thing is I got all but one of them at level 21. Okay, about halfway. It's 12 minutes. It roughly takes me about 5 minutes per run. And I do not like seeing snakes. I do not like them one bit. I killed those guys before I could even see them. Uh-oh. Hope that didn't hit. That did hurt a little bit. They really try hard to trap you, don't they? Already got enemies that way. We're at 11 minutes, so it's taken us 4 minutes so far. Whoa! We got fire. We got everything being thrown at us. Okay, there we go. I love how fast that resource fills back up. We got the Den Mother. Uh-oh. My hope is that that damage over time will help me kill these enemies faster. A little bit faster than I'm already doing. Let's see what I lose. I don't lose a lot there. Let's see the jeweler. My dexterity's down a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's do a few more of these. I'm gonna test this bow out, but if I feel like I'm taking too much of a decrease in anything, but I mean the damage may make it worth what I lost in dexterity, I think. Okay, now I need to go up here and I will destroy the sigils. Storm Veins. Blood Blister's fine. Poison Enchanted, no thanks. Yeah, those two are good. Actually, I want to destroy some of these infernal horde ones. There we go. Tier 3s are where it's at right now. Of course, I'm going to need Neath Iron in the worst way. But if I could get that, not Morticrux, Umbercrux. This is hardcore, my friend. Nightmare. What about my pet? Doobadoo. So I almost have all my glyphs to 21. And then the big thing is getting Neath Iron in hardcore is very difficult. How are you doing today, Lost Child? No, it's fine. Yeah, doing some pits. Are you in hardcore too? Pits are highly dangerous. Yeah. Normal? I mean, in regular softcore, I ain't scared of the pits. Like, it's like if I die, you just hardcore is normal. I don't know about that. It's not for everyone, that's for sure. But the high risk is a lot of fun, I guess. Like, softcore is practice. Hey, I understand, man. I do softcore to practice builds, and then I try them in hardcore. And hopefully I can get those builds to where I did in softcore. This is by far in softcore, my softcore version of this build is by far my best. And that's why I'm trying it in hardcore. It guarantees nothing, because it is hardcore, and especially when I got lightning coming at me like that. It guarantees nothing, but it is a good build. I love it. Travel to the ghastly depths. I don't think I need to go back this way, but maybe. No. No, I've been working on this for a while, actually. But I haven't been, like, playing just this character. I had a goal that I achieved this season, which I'm happy about, where I beat Lillith with all 5 classes on softcore. So, at the very slim chance that I can get this rogue to survive long enough, I would like to try and take her down on hardcore. But to do that, I want to have the power, the hard hitting that my softcore rogue has. So that's what I'm working on. And I thought, you know, yeah, I could probably take her on with level 15 glyphs. And it's possible to beat her, but it's just stupid to do that to yourself. Because she, you know, she bugs out. So I've tried to keep enough scrolls. If she does bug out on me, I can escape and try her again. Because if she bugs, it becomes impossible to kill her. Not impossible, but usually she just keeps doing the same cycle over and over again until she kills you. And so you dodge it 15 times. Yeah, I learned the mechanics by dying to her 10 billion times. That's really... Oh, that's the butcher. I think that's the butcher. And I don't think I can, he might disappear, though. He might disappear. Because the butcher only stays for a certain amount of time, then he leaves. And I did just kill a butcher not that long ago. He was 139. This is level 141. Oh. Now if I go this way... How come I'm not doing tier 100s? Well... I don't know how you play hardcore, but believe it or not, I get a little nervous about just jumping straight to the highest level. Hardcore is a different beast. So I work my way up to everything, and I don't even know if I need to do 100s. It's pretty close as far as the amount of glyph experience you get, that you can do the level that I'm doing and still get to 21 pretty quickly. And I mean, again, it's a difference of 10 levels, so okay, so let's see if he's still there. He sure is, isn't he? It does give you, you're right, and I will do one. Because, I mean, you got to keep getting sigil powder. Let me get rid of some of my items. It's kind of like, you know, I already proved in this stream I can beat the butcher, so I have nothing to prove. But, you know, defeating, if you run into the butcher on tier 100, and your character's not ready, he will end you so fast. And it's just best to take it a step. Now, like I said, I have a specific goal. Now, if it was the beginning of next season, you know, and I might try to push myself, but I do want to kill Lillith. That's what I want to do. I want to defeat Lillith. That's really the only reason I'm doing this season, to defeat Lillith. So it just depends on what your goals are. That butcher is staying there. So here we go. Yeah, he's I know I should just kill him. It's just like I already killed one. I just want to get my glyphs to 21, like oh man. Yeah, I have space. It's just if he starts really wailing on you, yeah, exactly. And I'm trying not to be ended. It's only 2 levels above what I did last time. Okay, so there it is. Now he's gone. I defeated him once on this stream. I have proof that I can beat him. I don't need to prove anything. Oh, I have it. And look, I just got this. Now I need to masterwork this higher, but I got this damage over time at 204%, which it winds up, even though I don't have it masterworked as far as my other bow, I'm doing better damage than I was, which is highly important. More damage. The butcher. You know. Butcher ain't any harder than he is in regular. Hey, how's it going? There she is. That's my girlfriend. How you doing? You sleep good? Yeah. I'm glad you slept okay. Yeah, I got enough sleep. By the way, Diablo girl, I did kill a butcher. Um, I have 2 scrolls, which is probably not advisable in hardcore. I did kill a butcher a little bit earlier in the stream, so if you want to clip that, because I escaped that butcher, and it's like, yeah, I can kill it. It is advisable. Yeah, uh, yeah, I still have it bound. It's just I want to get my glyphs to 21. And yeah, yeah, you want to keep having them in there so it stays bound. But I want to save enough scrolls for when I start fighting Lillith. But I'm not too far away from 21 glyphs. I'm not too far. You're right, I know, but once I get everything to 21, nothing's going to kill me. Like, especially with this Andariels. And I'll show you what weapon I just got. Wait till you see it. I don't have it masterworked as high as my other weapon. Hey, look. Hey, look. Like I said, on this very stream, I proved that I can defeat the Butcher. I defeated him. I don't need to prove it anymore. What I want to do is take down Lillith. That's my goal this season. Can't handle it, avoid it. I like that you give me a hard time. Yeah. Hey, look. There's no shame. I don't care what anybody says. There's no shame. The Butcher can end you no matter how strong you think you are. That Butcher can kill you. Especially the ones in the Nightmare Dungeons. It's very strong. Oh, I can kill the Butcher. Like I said, I've already proved it. Okay, so I found this bow. He's nothing. Okay. I found this bow right here. Now the dexterity is lower, but I'm not done masterworking it. But look at that damage over time, 204%. I'm always so argumentative, yes. Or maybe you're talking about him, Lost Child or whatever. I'm not trying to be argumentative. Yeah, okay. Not me, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not trying to be. I might not get my glyphs before I have to leave. I can do one more Nightmare Dungeon. With dexterity. Well, but my dexterity is going to increase as I masterwork. So, and right now I'm at 1700 dexterity. So I'm slowly getting it up there. So this one is good. Yeah, you want damage over time with Barrage. Some builds call for vulnerability, but it puts damage over times on other things. Why do I want damage over time? I mean, you saw what it did to that boss. I literally hit it real hard, dodged it, and it died. They die even when you're not shooting them anymore. That's why. I mean, you can question the build. Go ahead. Try what you want. There is no, you have to do this way if you don't like it. I'm just saying that if you're wrong, you might die. That's all I'm saying. I always recommend anything you want to try it out in softcore first. Look, man. When you attack an enemy with the damage over time, yeah, that's an idea right there. Okay, that's an event. I don't need any events. All I know is I attack some enemies and I walk away from them and they still die. That damage over time is OP. Oh yeah. Always trying to get better. There's always something in this game you can do better. There is no doubt about that. Always. At all times. I'll be the first to admit I don't know everything about this game. Do you see what that damage over time did to that enemy right there? Whoa, get out of that. Did you see that? One day I'll understand what you're saying. But did you just observe what damage over time did? His health was literally melting when I wasn't even attacking him. That's how strong it is. Watch that. See that? Dead. He wasn't dead, but the damage over time killed him. That's how amazing a stat it is. I mean, I'm literally showing you live what happens when you use it. Like, I don't even know that you can continue to argue when you're seeing it firsthand. But like I said, some builds have you use vulnerable, but most of those Andes builds have damage over time put onto like the rings, so that you have good damage over time. So, and by the way, damage over time against Lillith is absolute insanity. Do I know why? Well, yes, I know why it's being used. But the point that I'm like, you know, you can put stats on different things too, by the way. So like if you have vulnerable on one item and then damage over time on 2 items, you're gonna get that effect, and you'll get the vulnerable, which makes it more powerful. So you don't necessarily you don't have to put it on the weapon. What? No, you don't. Okay, Mr. Build Master, please share me your build guide, buddy. Show me, because I'm a level 100 rogue. I'm almost 21 out of 21 glyphs. True. And by the way, she knows what she's talking about. She's very smart. She's been playing this game since it was released. She's been playing it more than I have. She definitely knows what she's talking about. I will be the... Did you see what that damage over time did to that? Look at that. Watch him die. Damage over time. Did you see that? I attacked him like twice, and his health just melted. I'm showing you in real time. What it does. Are you watching? Oh man. Okay, well, all the build guides are wrong and you're right. Oh man. So I think I need to go... I'm not picking it over dexterity, but my dexterity is at 1700, which means I just need to keep master working, and likely that'll put it over 2000. You get your dexterity over 2000, you're going to be okay. It doesn't affect me. I'm glad it doesn't affect you. Like I said, man, try out your builds. Yeah. Okay, look at that damage. Do you see that? I can literally stand here and it's dead. Did you see that damage over time? That's damage over time. That's what it does. It's amazing. Okay. And now I'm at level 19. I mean, that's all I can do is display it for people to see. That's all I can do. Put it on everything? Well, you don't put it on everything. What's not going to do what now? What are you talking about, dude? I appreciate the entertainment, my friend. Yeah, no point going in circles. Listen to her. She's very smart. I get better at the game by listening to her. Anyone that doesn't listen to her, that's their problem. Alright, I need better sigils here. 81 to 90. I didn't say that. Okay, we're done with the topic, man. Builds are something that you can try for trial and error. To anybody, I'm doing sub 100. Oh no. And yet my glyphs are already almost to level 21. Almost all of them. Should be good on this one. I take hardcore the smart way, my friend. Alright, buddy. That's enough, man. Yeah, the subject is to be dropped. We'll just leave the subject, man. We're supposed to be having fun, not arguing. Let's have fun in this stream. Let's enjoy ourselves. So these are level 150 enemies, which I haven't really been fighting yet. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to defeat... I know, I said I would just do one more, and now I'm doing a second one. As soon as I'm done with this nightmare dungeon, I will go to work. And I can hop into our chat, talk to you. Look at that damage over time, man. Whew. Very effective. I definitely don't want to see a butcher in here. Yeah, because it's hardcore. I've streamed myself during tier 100 nightmare dungeons on softcore. We're kind of new, yeah. Like, I started it a little bit last season. Experienced what happens when you make mistakes. In the worst way. And then I dragged you into a mistake. Oh man. But we're having fun here, okay? We're having fun. Hardcore. Right, that crossbow kind of hurt bad. Yeah. Old and gray together, making mistakes. That's more than fine. I mean, I have no problem with him coming to my stream, but it's kind of a silly thing to argue about. Especially like when I'm showing on screen literally what it was doing. Like, look at that. I don't have to attack that anymore. It's dead. It's already dead. That is very effective. Very effective. Okay, those hit kind of hard. I could really use materials right now. I could really use materials right now, to be honest. Okay, let's can get to this boss. I'll really only need to do one more nightmare dungeon, I think. Okay, see, look at that damage over time. Look what it's doing, man. It should. I mean, like, right now he's dead. He just doesn't know it yet. Boom. It's just absolutely OP in my opinion. Just my opinion. What do you think? Oh, 21. They're all 21 now. How about that? I have to get to work by 12, and it's maybe a 15-minute drive, so I got the 21. I got my goal for the day. I've got a better bow, so all I have to do is finish masterworking that. I would say I'm doing pretty well here. So if you want, I'll hop into the our chat. Yeah, 12 to 8. She sometimes shows up at 7, but when she knows that it's me, she probably won't. She likes to show up later when I'm there for some reason. I guess she got mad at me a long time ago. I don't know. Signet Saboteurs Signet. Yeah. So I'll hop into our chat. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I did to her. She thinks that I left a bunch of crumbs, but it was the guy before me. I always clean up after myself. Alright, well guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Next time I do this, I will be possibly going after materials. I don't know. I think I'm almost ready to take on Duriel. Hopefully he'll give me one. But I appreciate everybody tuning in that did. And we just had a little friendly argument today with someone else who plays. Everybody plays the game differently, and that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. We had a lot of fun. You all